and welcome to Soph's Fitness Lab. This is an arm strength fitness session using kettlebells. That's the equipment you're going to need for this session. You will also need a low table or sofa for a couple of the exercises. This session is going to be based around taking an exercise until exhaustion rather than some arbitrary number and repeating sets. Okay, so we do an exercise until you can't do it anymore, and this should last between 45 and 90 seconds. That's the optimal time frame that we're looking at. This is because you're then, over this time, gradually recruiting your slow twitch fibres. They're the ones who you use while you're walking or jogging that recover really quickly. And you're recruiting your intermediate twitch muscle fibres and the fast twitch ones, which are the ones that you can only recruit when you're doing something with a really big load and something that requires a lot of energy, and those muscles get tired very quickly, and you'll recruit those at the end of that time period. Okay, so this is a kind of small taster of the science behind why this way of training is so good. That means you have to select your weight accordingly. It can't be too light that you could just do something for an hour and you wouldn't feel anything because you're only using your slow twitch fibres. But it shouldn't be too heavy that you can only do 2 reps and then you can't do anything else because you've exhausted everything. It has to be somewhere in the middle. The other thing to consider is that we want to do all of the exercises as slowly as possible, rather than doing them quickly. This has also been shown to give increased benefits in training. Okay, so let's start with a warm-up. Have a glass of water ready with you, and then we'll go through 7 main exercises and a couple of bonus ones at the end. Okay, let's go. Get rid of this. So we'll start off by just jogging on the spot. It's always important to do a warm-up before exercising. So jog, start breathing fully. We'll take about 5 minutes for this warm-up. Shake out your arms. Okay, another 10 seconds and then we'll switch. Last 3, 2, 1. We're going to star jumps. Get your arms all the way to the top. You don't need to power through this, it's just a warm-up, but do it with a little bit of pace. Again, breathe fully. Keep your arms going all the way up to the top. Okay, another 10 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1, stop, shake out. Okay, another couple of things. Jog on the spot and then every 3, lift one knee up into your chest. Yeah, and when you're comfortable with this, start moving side to side so that always your inside knee comes up. Okay, and when you're comfortable with that, you can take it a little bit faster. Keep going, 10 seconds left. Okay, keep that knee coming up. Last 3, 2, 1, stop. Shake out. Okay, 2 more things. Side step, touch the ground. Bend your legs. Keep breathing. Okay, last 10. Last 3, 2, 1, stop. Let's do heel flicks. So I'm kicking my ass. Keep breathing fully. Great, keep going. Okay, last 10. Three, 2, 1, stop. And just swing your arms. Just gently warm up the arms a bit. Okay, do a speed ball. You can keep just jogging on the spot for this. It's like a punch bag that you're imaginarily punching in the air. Now bring it towards you. Good. And now circle your arms really quick. And then up and down. Again, quickly, like you're pumping the air. Forwards and backwards, also quickly, like pumping. Okay, and then take them backwards. Smaller, 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 quicker, quicker circles. Okay, and last of all, up at the top. And stop. Okay, that's a warm up. Have a drink of water. And let's get stuck in. So, the first thing that we're going to do is an upright row with just one arm each. So, this would be an upright row with both arms together. And this would be with just one, okay? And you want to select the weight that's right for you. You might have to play around with this and do it a couple of times till you know that. So let's have a go. We're going to do this until exhaustion, okay? Taking somewhere between 45 seconds and 90 seconds. Ready? In 2, 1, go. And the other thing is, do it very slowly, especially on the way down. Often people try and do strength training very quickly. It doesn't actually offer any benefit. Actually, the slower the better. It's much more demanding for your muscles, partly because it removes any effect of momentum, the swing. Okay, that's 45 seconds gone. I'm still feeling okay, so we're carrying on. Slowly keep your mouth relaxed and open, keep breathing. Okay, that's 90 seconds, and I can still keep going a bit longer. So we'll take it a little bit longer and then stop. It can actually be between 45 seconds and 2 minutes, just in terms of practicality. You can get usually the most benefit between 45 and 90. I should have chosen a heavier weight. Okay, that's enough. Put it down. My arm's feeling pretty weak and feeble now, like I couldn't do much with it, so that's a good sign. Okay, let's switch to the other side. I'm going to choose this weight, which is a little heavier for this side. Okay, and we're going to go for the same thing. Ready, go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You have to remind yourself, because it's easy to speed up. Good, we're coming up to 45 seconds. And this one is starting to get tiring for me, so it's definitely a more appropriate weight. So I'm looking for some time now where I don't think I can do any more reps. You also have to be honest about that with yourself. Okay, I've got 10 seconds left till 90 seconds. I think that's going to be roughly the point of exhaustion for me. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Good. That was our first exercise. We're only going to do one set of each exercise. It's also been shown that there's nearly no, or basically no advantage to doing more than one set of any exercise if you're doing it to exhaustion in this way. It also saves you time. Okay, that was a pulling kind of exercise. So next we're going to do a pushing kind of exercise, which uses different muscle groups. We're going to do a shoulder press for that. I'll stick with this one. Okay, so the shoulder press, it's going to start in this little nook between your upper and forearm, and you're going to press straight up and lower back down. Yeah, press up, lower back down, and you keep a solid body. use your back to swing you up. And also with this, do it slowly as possible. Okay, get ready in 2, 1, go. Again, mouth is open and relaxed. You're breathing evenly. Okay, that's 30 seconds so far. This is a good weight choice for me. It's starting to get pretty difficult already. Hopefully it is for you too. That was 45 seconds. I think I can manage one more, maybe 2. Okay, my form is starting to get a little bit messy now. I can do one more and then we're practically up to the 90 seconds anyway. Good, that was just shy of 90 seconds. You can put it down, have a little rest. You should feel when you get to that exhaustion point that, oh, I can't do anything with that arm anymore. That's great, that means you've made a real challenge to your muscle fibres, that you've pushed them to the limit and they're exhausted. This is what will then give them the stimulus to rebuild and grow. If you don't get to that point, you're not really causing them to change. Okay, let's do the other arm. Going to remember again to be slow, to breathe. Okay, let's start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. You can breathe out on the way down, especially. Have a nice solid base with your legs. Try not to take any pauses, you're just doing it continually. Okay, this is already 45 seconds. That's coming up to 90 seconds. I think I can do just one more. Just about. Okay, good. That's enough of that. Okay, that's 2 exercises down. Of our main set, there's only 7. So 2 out of 7 is already a lot. That was a pushing. Now we're going to go back to pulling. We're going to do a bicep curl. I'm going to stick with this one. So we're going to be pulling in towards your shoulder and coming back. You're not going to swing with your back. You're not going to dig your elbow into your stomach for support. You're going to keep nice and solid, nice and straight to do this one. Okay? So, let's get ready to start. In 3, 2, 1, go. Again, slowly, 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 slowly. Keep focusing on your breathing. Relaxed, open mouth. Okay, that's coming up to 45 seconds. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, this is nearly 90 seconds now and I'm reaching exhaustion. I can't really do another one without having to swing my back into it, which we don't want. I would have to do this. So that's enough of that. Shake your arm out. You have to be sensitive to when your technique is failing. If you're getting to the point where you're having to do this to pull up, no, stop. Okay, next side. Okay, let's get ready. Just breathe a bit. Okay, we'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. I started at the top rather than the bottom, it doesn't really matter. Slowly, slowly, slowly. In the first part of the exercise where you can still do it, this is when you're more in this slow twitch, gradually reaching the intermediate twitch muscle fibres, which are the ones who recover much more quickly. That's what slow refers to, that it's slow to fatigue. Not that it's slow to contract. Okay, I'm up to a minute now. I think it will last. I think I'll make it to the 90 seconds roughly. Okay, this one I can't get further up without using my back, so that's over. Okay, have a sip of water. That's 3 exercises done, 4 to go. As you might have guessed, we're going to switch back to a pushing exercise, this time the classic push-ups. Now push-ups, you don't have a weight to vary the level of resistance, but you can use angles. So you could do it on a flat ground, you could do it on a raised surface, you might have it even more raised. If flat ground's too easy for you, you can put your feet up and have your hands on the ground. Okay? And since this, we're using both arms at once, we don't need to do it twice. It's just going to be somewhere between 45 and 90 seconds, and then that's it, game over. Okay? So I'll do it on the flat ground. I think this will be enough to take me to exhaustion. I don't need to raise my feet up on there, but if you need the surface, then go ahead. Okay? Let's get ready and start in 5 seconds. Ready, go. So push-ups, you want to get your chest all the way to the ground, or like a centimetre above the ground. If you're just doing the top part of the movement, then you're not really pulling in your chest muscles. Again, slow. That's past 30 seconds. This is 50 seconds. I think I can manage one more with good technique. Roughly. Okay, that's enough. So again, with push-ups, it's important to make sure you're focusing on that good technique, not just doing this part of the exercise, not going forwards, not ass in the air, but making a nice plank as you go down and up. Good. Water. Okay, let's go back to pulling. We've just got 2 types of pull left. My muscles are getting tired cumulatively, so I'm going to go back down to this one again, which is actually less weight than that black one. We're going to do another rowing type of movement, but this time in a lunge, so that the pull is effectively like this instead of like this. It means you manage to use your middle trapezium instead of more the lower part. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same format. I'm pulling with the grip with my hand facing inwards rather than that. Okay, so in 2, 1, go. Again, slowly, slowly. Your back is nice and straight. That's 30 seconds so far. We're up to 50 now. And again, the number is not important, the number of reps. What's important is that you just take it to exhaustion and that you do the movements slowly. Okay, coming up to 90 seconds. I think I can still do 2 more. Good. Let's stop there. Okay, other side. And let's just go straight through into the other side. Again, your hand facing inwards rather than like this. Okay, let's start in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, your back is straight. It's helping you have this position that you can pull something towards you. That's 30 seconds. Keep a continuous movement, no pauses. Okay, we're coming up to a minute now. I reckon with this weight it will again take the full 90 seconds. Okay, that's 90 seconds. Again, I can go slightly over. I'm going to just do 2 more and then I think that's my max. Last one. Okay. Good. So we've actually just got 2 more left now. 1 more pushing and 1 last pulling. The pushing is the tricep dip, for which you're going to need your chair, table, whatever you have. You're going to sit on it, hands close into your body, and you're going to use your arms to lower your body. You're trying to do it with your arms, not with your... If like this, I can do it with the lower part of my body, but you want to actually use your arms. Okay? And for this to vary the difficulty, if you make your legs at a right angle like this, it's easier. If they're straight out, it's more difficult. Another version that's more difficult is with 1 leg in the air. I'll have my legs straight out. I think because my arms are a little tired already, I will fatigue quicker than if I was doing this one at the beginning, which is fine. Okay, so let's get ready. We'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, slowly, slowly, focusing on your breathing. Your elbows go straight to the back, not to the sides. That's 30 seconds. No, sorry, 40. Okay, we're coming up to a minute now. My arms are really tired. Obviously what we already did was tiring enough. I think I can just do 1 more. Oh, that's the end of that for me. Okay, 1 more thing. We're going to go back to lifting and we're going to lift to the sides. It's typically a bit more difficult, so I'm going to my lightest weight. You can just start straight away because again it's using different muscle groups. We're going to lift straight up and straight down, again slowly. Okay, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. No pauses in between. Keep all the time moving slowly. think I'm nearly unable to do any more now. Can maybe get almost up, not quite. Okay, that arm is finished. Let's switch straight over to this one. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Focusing on slowness. Keep breathing. Okay, so far that's 30 seconds. Again, I'm already nearly finished. I can get part of the way up again, and that's my last one. Okay, that's basically it of the main exercises. So if you want, you can just stop there. It was good enough. If you want, there's two more kind of compound exercises at the end that I wanted to do with you. You won't manage very many of them anyway, because hopefully your arms are exhausted. Okay, so the first one, it's going to be a climbing push-up. I've got my table here, and I'm going to start not in a push-up position, but a bit further away. And I'm going to climb down. Might need to reposition my legs, and I'm going to climb up. Yeah? Climb down, climb up. So we'll alternate that you do one with the right arm leading, then with the left arm leading. And again, just do as many as you can, roughly in this time window of 45 to 90 seconds. Okay? So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. So climb up and down, switch leading arms. Up and down, switch leading arms. Up and down. Good. It's coming up to 30 seconds. See if you can keep going the same again. Keep going if you can. Okay, I think I can manage 2 more. And then I'm going to stop. Good. That's a nice exercise. Also makes good use of your core muscles. Okay, one last one. It's a kind of fun combination exercise where you're doing a push-up with the kettlebell, which you're going to lift at the end. So here's the push-up and then lift. Yeah? Given that we've already done push-ups, it's fine if your arms are already a bit knackered and you don't manage many. That's the idea, that your muscles are pretty fatigued by now. So we'll try again with the 45 to 90 seconds. If it means that you end up just doing, say, 2 or 3 on each side, it's completely fine. Okay? Let's start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to do 1 on one side and then switch arms so that I can just keep changing. Okay, I think I don't have many of these in the tank. Maybe one more on each side. Maybe not. Let's see. Got it. Okay. That's it. Well done. Good workout. Have a drink of water. One last important thing is that if you really did this workout where you really went to exhaustion, it would be a good idea not to do it for 1 week at least again. Yeah? This break between training is really important. You can think of your muscles as having to repair and rebuild after you give them this input. Basically what you're doing when you're training to exhaustion is you're giving them like an impulse that they need to rebuild, a bit like if you would burn your skin and now your skin needs to repair. And if you think about that, it does take quite some days, up to a week, till it's really repaired. Muscles even slower at repairing. So if you would train again too soon, you're basically damaging your muscles and limiting the rate at which they could grow. So it's really good to wait around a week till you would do this training with this same set of muscles again. Okay, rest is just as important as exercise. Good. So I hope you enjoyed the training. You can subscribe to my channel. You can find more strength and high intensity interval training videos here. And you can find out more about me in general on www.sophiadavis.de. I do personal training in Berlin, in Germany. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.